In just a few hours, we are driving to the airport and hopping on a plane, headed to Paris. Holy smokes, we have been planning this trip literally for years. I just can't believe it's finally here. We are going to celebrate our anniversary. Technically, this was supposed to be our 5th anniversary trip. It's going to be our 6th anniversary, but here we are. Oh my gosh, we're so excited. So we are going for almost 3 weeks. We're going to France and Italy. I'm literally sick to my stomach. That's how excited I am. You guys said that you want all the Europe content. So we're starting right now with a packing vlog. I can't believe I'm starting this literally like 4 hours before we leave for the airport. So I already packed Casmir, but you guys don't really care about that. I mean, he helped me and entirely pack him myself, but we've got him packed up here. I am in the process. Part of what I like to do with packing is just lay everything out. Part of my process too is having a beautiful packing list. So this helps me in my sanity. This is what allows me to not pack until the last minute, but know that I'm on top of things because I've been like logging everything that we need to pack, and just helps me stay organized. So I like to kind of lay things out. I've got 4 dresses, a few tops, a denim jacket, socks, a couple like biker shorts. I'm trying to pick out like my sports bra situation, 2 pairs of jeans. I'm thinking of just bringing 1 though. We'll see what I can fit. We are going for almost 3 weeks in Europe with a carry-on. I am a massive light packer, strategic packer. We are staying in Airbnbs, almost all of which have laundry. So we're just planning to do laundry as needed, but generally I'm just kind of packing like neutrals, mostly dresses because that's just what I'm most comfortable in. It's easy to layer a jacket on top of. I feel like it looks cute, but it's like easy and breezy and comfortable. And then I made sure like the tops that I'm packing are just neutral colors. For shoes, I'm bringing 3 pairs of shoes. I got these white sneakers that I think are so cute. I have been on the hunt for a pair of leather white sneakers, and I feel like all of them just have like branding on them or like big gold thing. I don't know. These are just like, I just love it. It's like kind of that platform look, but just really classic and simple. I think that they look super cute with like long dresses. I'm bringing these, which as you can tell are like very well loved. I have been on the hunt for new sandals for like 2 years, and I just can't replace these because they're so flipping comfortable. Like I can literally walk 10 miles in these things. They're so comfortable. And then I've already got my airport fit on, and I'm wearing my hokas. So these I'll be able to hike in. Definitely gonna do some hikes while we're there. I'm sure most days I'll probably wear these, but then I've got these for beach days. I did get myself a new pack of packing cubes. If you've seen any of my previous like travel packing guides, I'm obsessed with packing cubes. This is the same set that I have in blue. I packed Casmir in those, and then I got myself this new set. I'm telling you, especially if you're trying to stay organized in a carry-on, these are just the best. All right, now for bags, I have my trusty backpack, which this will be my main like carry-on backpack. I'll have my laptop, my Kindle, snacks, water, all that stuff in here. And I also got this off Amazon. Is this not so cute? Like this whole like fanny pack belt bag trend, I feel like this is a really cute version of it. It's like faux leather. So I think this looks really cute with like a dress, but it also looks cute with like this, you know, athleisure wear. It's the perfect size to fit my phone, my wallet, a snack maybe, but you know, it's comfortable. It's like honestly more comfortable than a normal like crossbody purse because I just like forget that I'm wearing it. For the sake of the plane, I'm just gonna shove this in here, but then once we get there, this will be my daily pack. All right, now we are up in the office because this is where we are doing the real work. I take my travel planning very seriously, and I personally love my method. The way we travel on these kinds of adventures, I like to, number one, like stay cheap. We stay in Airbnbs, we do not get bougie. I love Airbnbs, especially abroad, because you normally have a host who is like so excited to invite you. We did this for our honeymoon too. So we honeymooned in Greece and Italy. This is the same way we did things then. It was not your typical honeymoon. We were not like getting fancy upgrades in hotels, like we were staying in Airbnbs. But it was so great. Like when we flew into Athens, like our very first time in Greece, fresh off the plane, our actual host, Airbnb host, picked us up from the airport. He took us to his favorite restaurant in the whole city, and it was literally the best meal of my life. I dream about that lamb and rice all the time. So it was just so fun. Like, it's so fun. Y'all have to let me know if you want more of my details on how I plan these things. I'll give you like a really brief synopsis right now, and if you want more, let me know. But basically what I do from the beginning of the travel planning. So once we decide on a city we're staying in, I create a Google map. If you don't know how to do this, it will change your life. Things to do, go in green, stays. This is, I always like plot where our Airbnb is. Places to eat. This is obviously the most important part, especially with food allergies. Because I'm gluten-free, I have to research this stuff. So instead of getting over there and stressing about where to eat, I love to do research before we go. I look up gluten-free accommodating restaurants. I get so excited about them. So just to show you like what this looks like, once we get over there, we can pull up our Google map, which is so nice because even when you have your phone on airplane mode, you can still use Google Maps. So by no means am I like planning a whole itinerary. I like would die at the thought of having every minute of a trip planned. That sounds terrible to me. For me, this is the perfect mix. The things that I do plan is I book all of our places that we're staying, and I book all of our travel. So obviously like our flight into Paris and home from Rome, but then I also booked all of our trains between the cities that we're traveling to. And I have a trusty folder. I like to have everything on paper because I just don't like relying on my phone, especially because again, I don't want to have service while I'm there. I want to be off the grid as much as I can. So I print everything off that we need. So this is like my itinerary, and this is really just for our travel days. For me, this is the perfect balance between doing the research so that when we get there, we're not just like, what the heck do we do? That is such a waste. I've tried to do that before, and then you're just like, you miss out on things because you didn't prepare and you didn't plan. I feel like having food allergies forced me to do this, but now I can't imagine doing it any differently because I love being excited about the restaurants we're gonna eat at, which obviously the best part, going to Europe. I mean, come on. This, I believe, should have everything that we need now. All right, let's talk about the thing that you probably are most excited to hear about from me, which is how I am planning to support my health while on this trip. I am not gonna do anything crazy. Like, I am gonna go to France and eat croissants and crepes, and I'm gonna go to Italy and I'm gonna eat pasta and pizza and gelato. I plan to like eat and enjoy myself and be present. Obviously, I'm gonna eat gluten-free. That's a necessity for me. It's really not that hard to do in Europe, especially when I plan ahead of time, like I showed you I do. But besides that, with nourishment, what I'm gonna focus on is one, drinking water and staying hydrated. A couple of things I am packing. I feel like the one thing that just kind of helps me, especially when I'm traveling, I mean, I think about this in general in my diet. Obviously, you hear me talk about this a lot, but when I'm thinking about traveling, I just try to focus on protein because I know that protein, I have to be intentional about getting enough in when I'm traveling if I'm not thinking about it, especially in the land of carbs. Like, it would be easy to not get enough protein. So the only like food really that I'm packing is a few chomps. These are just really easy portable options to have protein on the go. I picked these up at Trader Joe's. You saw these in my Trader Joe's video. And then two other things. One is these packets of collagen peptides from Further Food. These are really convenient. This is a great way to get protein and then also just to get that collagen in, gut support. These are really easy to dump in coffee. And then I'm also gonna pack some liquid IVs. Staying hydrated is so much more than just consuming a lot of water. In fact, drinking a gallon of water a day without consuming extra minerals and electrolytes is actually dehydrating for your body, because every time you're peeing all that water out, you're peeing all the minerals out with it. I find one of my biggest issues when traveling, especially to the other side of the globe and just messing with my sleep schedule and all that, one of my biggest concerns, even more than like digestive issues for me, is headaches. I get migraines and I get them a lot when I travel and when I'm dehydrated and I'm just like out of my sleep routine. And so I find that electrolytes and staying hydrated, like actually hydrated, really helps. Along with that, I'm packing some Advil. I don't love taking Advil. When I had migraines growing up in high school, I literally took Advil every day because I just like could not live without it. I am in such a better place now. I also now know other ways to support my body with pain relief that aren't just popping pills. But let's be real, when you're traveling, the last thing in the world that you want is a migraine. I didn't bring it out here, it's in the bedroom, I need to go get it. But the other thing that I'm for sure packing is magnesium glycinate. That is one of my supplements that I take every day, every night. I have been working on my minerals. I did an HTMA test. Have I even talked about that on YouTube? I talk a lot about minerals in a lot of my videos. I don't know if I've talked about my HTMA test, but I've really been working on supporting my body through minerals and balancing my minerals, and I'm really proud of what I've done with my magnesium, and I know that a big part of that has been magnesium glycinate nightly. If you supplement with magnesium and you find that it causes loose stool, especially if you're taking magnesium citrate, it's the more common if you're just like looking for magnesium off the shelves, but magnesium glycinate is my preference because it doesn't mess with your stools. For most people, the nervous system has a calming response to glycinate, so that's my go-to. The other thing I'm gonna pack, I won't bring this whole thing, I'll just bring a few. This is an old, I used to work with Beam, I don't any longer, but I do still love this supplement and I like hoard it and I'm like so protective over it because when I need sleep, oh my gosh, this stuff is so flipping expensive, but I'm telling you, it is life-changing. It just has like all the sleep support in one supplement. It does have some magnesium. It's got reishi, L-theanine, CBD. It's a CBD product, but it also has melatonin. So that's why I don't like to take it all the time. I don't think that we should supplement with melatonin consistently, but when you're traveling across the world, obviously your circadian rhythm gets real jacked up, and you guys know that I do so much work to support my circadian rhythm, so I'm going to attempt to support it while I'm there as well. I find two things that help a lot. First one, we're leaving here at 9:30 p.m. Texas time, and we're arriving in Paris at 1:30 p.m. So, you know, we're basically like missing a night of sleep. We're gonna try to sleep on the plane, but then when we get there, because we're arriving in the middle of the day, we're gonna be outside seeing the sunshine with our eyeballs, no sunglasses, and we're going to take melatonin. Melatonin will like help to kind of reset. Usually for me, it works pretty well. So I'm gonna bring a few of these for both of us to just reset as needed. The other thing I always pack that I swear by is these immunity tablets from Noon. It's like airborne, I'm taking airborne, but it's just better. I always pack one of these. In fact, I pack them on the airplane, like in my carry-on, my backpack, so we can each take one while we're on the airplane and then just kind of take them sporadically throughout the trip. We took them this morning. All right, we did it. 3 weeks in this carry-on. And now I just need to finalize basically all of our tech. This was my, you already saw all this stuff that I packed, but I just threw it all in one big Ziploc. Got, oh, did I grab? Yes. Got my silk sleep mask. I can't sleep anywhere without this, but I want this with me on the plane because I'm gonna try to catch some of these on the flight. Here we go. Oh, and this is the water bottle I bought. Stanley. I love it. This is a 20-ounce size. I love that it has this handle so it's easy to hold and carry, but then it also has a straw, and I just love a good straw. So my plan is definitely to vlog while we're there, but I also, my main priority is just to be present with my husband and like really soak this in and enjoy time with him. And I don't ever want filming it to feel like feeling the need to document it to get in the way of us just like enjoying the trip and the moments. Like that's truly my favorite part of travel, and the reason that we spend money to go places is just because like there's nothing better than experiencing things together and seeing new places and going on adventures. So my plan is to vlog and hopefully be able to like film a vlog for you guys for each of the cities that we're visiting, and then maybe I can give you like just all the details, travel planning and all the gluten-free restaurants we ate at, and you know, the things we did, and give you a little like travel guide for each city. If y'all are interested, let me know. I'm also thinking of deleting Instagram off my phone while we're there. I think I'm going to. The only reason I wouldn't is to share like little snippets with you while we're gone, but I can share that with you guys later. Like that's not, yeah, I think I just convinced myself I'm gonna delete the app from my phone. I love being in another country, not having cell service, and just like being so disconnected from the world. Sounds amazing. I think we're almost ready to go, guys.